Assistant Director Harold Cooper.
Do you have an appointment?
I do not. Oh, we'll see about that.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. We are dying.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay updated with all our latest content. Join us and never miss out on the excitement. Two individuals discuss a car bomb design using cesium-137, needing it in 36 hours instead of 48. Meanwhile, Liz and Tom argue over a mysterious box, leading to Tom's interrogation at the post office. Liz calls the FBI and Tom is arrested. Tom is brought to the post office with a hood over his head. And Liz explains that this is where she works and that it is technically a black site. As Tom is led away for interrogation, Donald Ressler tells Liz to worry about herself, not Tom. Red negotiates with a Middle Eastern client while handling updates about Tom. Liz is put on leave until Tom's situation is resolved. Mira Malik starts interrogating Tom, while Liz has a meeting with Red in front of the White House, where he talks about corporate terrorism. He mentions an incident where a drug company's stock price suffered a severe drop after several people died from poison shipments. He tells her about Gina Zanetakos, a corporate terrorist who is the best in the business. Red then goes to meet with Cooper and threatens him with reminiscences about an incident in Kuwait. Tom tells Mira about his interview and that he had a meeting with Walter Burroughs, the headmaster of a school at the hotel. Red, through Liz, tells the FBI about Gina and gives them her alias, Shuby Hartwell. Using this information, the FBI trace her to a hotel. At the hotel, Gina and a man are making out when he gives her some papers, and she then kills him by injecting poison into his neck. Mira goes to meet with William Burroughs, the school headmaster, and shows him a picture of Tom. Gina removes her blonde wig and positions the body to look like a suicide by drug overdose. She leaves the room just before Ressler and Liz arrive and hides in a corner while they enter the room. While Liz searches the room, Ressler heads downstairs in the elevator lift. Unknown to him, Gina is also in the elevator concealed behind other innocent guests. When they are alone in the elevator, Gina attacks Ressler, eventually knocking him out, but loses her cell phone in the process. The phone contains many calls from the Hanner Group and a call regarding Cobalt-60, which Ressler identifies as a component in a dirty bomb. When the FBI search Gina's apartment, Liz finds a box similar to one she found in her own house, containing pictures of Victor Falken and several passports for the Shuby Hartwell alias. They also find a picture of Tom by her bed. Liz meets with Red to talk about her feelings. She tells him she does not know who to trust, and he tells her she can trust him. Cooper has another meeting with Liz and Ressler where he tells her that normally she would not be involved in this case. But because they trace money wired by Gina to Max Rudiger, they need her to ask Red to find Max. When Liz goes to meet with Red, he is still negotiating his deal and complaining that the payment has gone to New Orleans and not to Houston. She asks Red to find Max Rudiger. Red flies to Germany with Dem Zuma and convinces Max to reveal Gina's plan in exchange for a Syrian contract. Red discovers that the bomb is a sedan car. The FBI find Gina in a park, and Liz corners her in the women's restroom where they fight. Just before Gina stabs Liz, Ressler shoots her in the right shoulder. She realizes that the target is the port of Houston, as that would result in the Hanner Group's investment in the port in New Orleans soaring to record highs. After a short but useless search of the general port area, Liz realizes that Gina needed help to get the car into the port without an inspection. She has the port officials find any cargo that arrived under Turkish diplomatic seal, so they check for those items and find the car. The bomb squad can do nothing, but if the car was submerged, the radiation could be contained. Ressler drives it into an empty dock, jumping out just before the car plunges into the water. Gina is offered a plea bargain for her full cooperation. She admits to killing Victor Falken because he knew about an arms smuggling route used by Chechen guerrillas. And the man who hired her was making millions of dollars smuggling. She names Red as the one who hired her. Liz shows Gina a picture of Tom, and she says that she has never seen him before. As Tom is being released, he spots a picture of Newton Phillips and identifies him as the man who interviewed him for the job in Boston. Liz storms into Red's current abode and tells him that they are through, that Gina confessed, and she does not understand why he set Tom up. She leaves after telling him to go to hell. At Liz's house, the Watchers are still watching, and they cannot decide if Tom is innocent, but they decide that he does not work for Red, and wonder who he does work for. See you in the next video.
When you love someone, you have no control. You've killed 3 people.
I'm not perfect.
I love hats.
Tom King, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Please say any negative thoughts. I prompt off when I hear people say I cannot. I get lost. Proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'm a state.
Understand Zamani was only the first. First what? Name on the list.
What list?
Let's call it the Blacklist.